Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Delaney, and today we're going to be talking about some of my favorite, YouTubers for productivity, time management, goal setting, all that type of stuff. Last week we talked about my favorite podcasts for these topics, and today we're going to be talking about another, stream of media, my favorite YouTubers. So I'm just going to jump right into it because I have a feeling that today's video is going to be a little bit quicker than normal, but that's perfectly fine with me. So my first recommendation for a YouTuber for productivity, goal setting, etc. is Pretty Neat Living. This woman, Jen is her name. She used to be called Organized Like Jen. Now she's called Pretty Neat Living. She recently rebranded. She is an organization, time management genius. She lives her life in such like an efficient, yet like calming, yet organized, yet like super productive, obviously, and like, I don't know, just like, I like emulate her. When I picture my perfect days or like how I want to live my life, I think about, her name is Jennifer Ross. I just think about her and kind of like, what would she do? And that might sound kind of crazy to like emulate a YouTuber, or I don't even, is emulate even a word? I don't freaking know. To like look up to a YouTuber that much, but I don't know. She just like always has everything together, and like even when she doesn't have it together, she's like super, quick to like admit that and be like, I'm not perfect and this is why, and like she keeps up with a really good workout schedule, and she's always recommending great products to use. And she's just like a really good lifestyle YouTuber, someone that kind of has it all together and someone to look up to. So if you are not following her, she's maybe not the best YouTuber for guys per se, but definitely women. She just like, she talks a lot about like her anxiety disorder, and she obviously runs her own business, YouTube and a blog. And she's just really cool. And I think she's like mid-30s. I think she just turned 33 or 32. She just had a baby too, which is, obviously a big life change. So we'll see how her channel changes with that. But she, I think, is just really awesome and a really cool person to look up to. And she does great product reviews of like organization, time management, journaling, planner stuff. So all of the people that I talk about today are all going to be linked in my coordinating blog post, which is always linked below, and you can go there and find their websites and YouTube channels. So definitely do that if you're interested. Okay, the next person that I'm going to talk about, I've actually already talked about in my podcast video, but it is, once again, College Info Geek. I think I mentioned last week that along with having a podcast, Thomas Frank of that channel has a YouTube channel, and he is just super awesome. Another person that I look up to a lot. I actually reached out to him after the podcast video that I put out last week and just said like, hey, I included it in my video if you want to check it out. And he emailed me back and said, oh, great job. Like, your channel's great, and pointed me into a direction of some channels that are a little bit similar to mine. But yeah, he's really great. And his YouTube channel basically is like his blog posts in visual form. If you've looked at any of his blog posts, collegeinfogeek.com, then you kind of know what he's about. And his YouTube channel is basically, like I said, like his blog posts in visual form. Like, he'll have pictures and graphics and things that pop up, and like they're usually under 10 minutes, and they cover really good topics, like for college students, like how to read faster, or he goes through his like weekly planning routine, or he'll talk about like why find your passion isn't really good advice. Just like a broad like range of topics. Obviously he's aimed towards college students, but it can be applied to almost anybody's life. It's really like inspirational and practical, and he's another one that if you're not looking at his stuff, you definitely should be if you're someone that's interested in self-improvement, productivity, planning, time management, goal setting, what have you. Okay, and the last channel that I want to talk about today may not seem like it directly applies to you at first, but once you start to look at her content, you're going to realize that it does. I want to share with you this channel that I really love, especially recently. It's called Strange and Charmed, and it's by this woman named Alexis, and she is has become such an inspiration recently because she runs her YouTube channel and blog. More like a website than a blog because she has a shop and she has featured things and stuff like that, and a really good Instagram feed. If you're not following her on Instagram, you definitely should, just for like really pretty organizational office, planner pictures, stuff like that. But she calls herself a blog boss and an entrepreneur, obviously, and her stuff is all about like strategy and how to make your online business better. Now, not everybody wants to go into online business, obviously. People have a lot of different interests. But the things that she talks about can be applied to almost anything in anyone's life. Like, she recently did a video, 5 things that creative entrepreneurs should be doing right now, or something like that. And I mean, you might not be an entrepreneur, but at the same time, everybody is a little bit of an entrepreneur in their own life. Everybody has to constantly keep themselves fresh and, newly talented, and keep themselves up to date if, they want to do well in corporate America or whatever sector within that you're in. So she talks about a lot of stuff like that. Goal setting, again, she does a lot of that. Strategy, just like looking at your life and your business from like the top down and kind of getting like a bird's eye view on what you're doing and what you want to get done and things like that. She has some great printables. She has a whole shop on her website for planner printables and productivity printables and calendars and stuff like that. She does some freebies. She does webinars and Periscopes. If you don't know what Periscope is, it's this new app that recently came out, I think last year. And it's basically like a live streaming app where the audience can interact only via text. They can't like face themselves in. So it's good for like a one-way sort of thing. Like if I wanted to like broadcast something out, I would use Periscope. She does that, and she is just like a big inspiration as far as someone that is running her own business. She worked in marketing for, I think she said like 9 years. She had a really high-paying marketing job and left it to start her own thing. So she's definitely someone that I look up to and that I find inspiration from. And goal setting, time management, productivity. She calls herself a productivity guru, and she definitely is that. She has such a good community of people that comment on her videos, and like we all help each other out, like in her Facebook group, and all comment on each other's stuff and check out each other's, blogs and websites and shops and stuff. So it's a really great place to be if you're an entrepreneur or entrepreneurial minded or anything like that. So if this video was in any way helpful to you, can't talk today. If it was at all helpful to you, or you found it interesting, or you're checking out any of these YouTubers, definitely hit subscribe. Give me a like or a comment if there's something I could have done better, or if you just like my content, or you just want to say hi, or whatever. Like I said, the coordinating blog post is linked below, and there you'll find the links to all of the people that I mentioned today, their channels and their websites, like I said. And with that, I hope you guys are having a good week, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.